When discussing crossovers between Star Wars and Star Trek, I believe one of the more common ideas is that Spock would make a good Jedi. But that may not really be the case. Let's break it down. Vulcans are an alien race whose culture centers around achieving pure logic. This philosophy was in response to a series of armed conflicts that involved nuclear weapons ravaging the Vulcan homeworld. The wars that preceded the time of Great Awakening displayed the level of savagery that the ancient Vulcans were capable of. And those who rejected this new philosophy of logic introduced by Surak traveled off-world and formed their own civilization, known as the Romulan Star Empire. For a Vulcan to achieve a level of pure logic, there are many rituals, ceremonies, and rite of passages, such as Kolinar, the purging of all emotion. Therefore, a Vulcan's ability to act without emotion is mainly due to a society that encourages such a behavior, a form of nurturing, and is far from their nature, as seen by their distant cousins who embraced emotion. Moreover, you have things such as the Ponfa, which are biological urges once every 7 years for them to mate. So Vulcans are by nature very emotional beings, and their philosophy of logic is the one that helps them keep in line with more civilized thoughts. And that in itself is a reason why I doubt Vulcans would make excellent Jedi. In their nature, without a Vulcan upbringing, they would experience many strong emotions, which are said to be even more extreme than humans. If a Jedi were to take a Vulcan in at a young age to be trained as a youngling, he would lack many of the established Vulcan disciplines that are incorporated to them throughout their teenage and adult years. This would prove quite a challenge for them to overcome, and it would be of more harm than help, because a young Vulcan would have trouble learning the ways of the Jedi of meditation, discipline, and centering oneself with the Force. Of course, Vulcans may also have some unique abilities that give them an edge over others, such as their psionic and telepathic abilities to mind meld with one another and share their thoughts and emotions with each other, though mostly limited through physical contact. A Force-sensitive Vulcan would definitely be a force to be reckoned with, but I believe the core of Vulcan philosophy is also incompatible with the ways of a Jedi. To be a Vulcan is to purge all emotion and to think logically. The way of a Jedi is to be centered in the Force, connected to all life, which involves quite a fair bit of emotional management. Vulcans tend to suppress their emotions rather than embrace them, so being in tune with the Force may not necessarily be a good thing to achieve that state of enlightenment. But a Jedi's work requires control of these emotions, because to act on pure logic is not how the Force works, since the Force works in mysterious ways, and it's pretty illogical of the Force to achieve balance through countless lives lost. Despite that, I still like the idea of a Vulcan becoming a Jedi. After all, they both have similar struggles with emotions, attachments, and whatnot. And it's definitely interesting to see how their approaches to manage these emotions differ. Anyways, I recently did an AI conversation between Satyushan and Spock, which briefly covered this topic as well, so I would appreciate it if you go check it out. As always, thanks for watching, may the Force be with you, live long and prosper, cheers.